What is going on, everybody? This is Josh from Sorcerer Studios, and welcome to the 9th episode of the Dungeon Game Dev series. Now, I'm kind of surrounded by boxes right now. I decided to have a little bit of fun, so I'm going to break out of these real quickly. There we go. Okay, so let me navigate over to where I wanted to go, which is over by the brutes over here. Now, this is going to be the introductory video to making the AI for these guys. But first, I need to import the textures of the armor into Unity because we have created the textures for it, and we have created the textures for the sword, as you saw in the previous video. So, we are going to do that real quickly, and I will update you guys when we have done so. So finally, we have the textures on this guy. And wow, look at him. He is huge. Now, I'll either make him this size or this size, we'll have to see. But he looks pretty good with these textures. Now, for a bit of a story,
Lore time!
This particular brute has very scratched up armor because he got into a huge battle with an unknown creature in one of the uninhabited zones of the dungeon. Now that is a bit mysterious, and this creature is very big and very strong, and this guy had to fight him in the past. Now, there is some mystery around that, so I will leave that as it is. But we have the textures. Now I'm going to get the animation set up, and it will be a bit different setting up the animations this time for this guy versus setting it up for Ethan, because Ethan is a player obviously, and this guy will have to have some sort of an automated animation setup. So without further ado, that is what I'm going to do right now. So he looks even better when he's in the dungeon, and as you can see, his arm span almost touches each side of the wall, so he's a pretty big guy. But he looks pretty menacing, in my opinion. So yes, he worked out pretty well. So I think the last thing I'm going to do for today is, I said I would begin the AI for him. So how to start that? Well, for this guy, it involves setting up the animator for him and getting the animations ready. And I'm going to do that by basically just setting them up, and I'm going to test them by basically playing him as the player and just making sure that all the animations work well. So that's what I'm going to do. So it'll be pretty fun playing as this guy, but all in all, it's going to be a test to see if he works well and if the animations work well in Unity, because sometimes animations in Unity look different than they do in Blender, because Blender wants to play at 24 FPS, but sometimes it can't, so it slows it down. So we will see what it looks like, and I will update you guys if anything cool happens. So this is by far the most fun I've ever had testing something. So here's the brute, and I set him up with the player controller, and I'm having so much fun with this that I forgot to realize that his walk animation definitely needs improvement. As you can see right here, doesn't look too menacing, but I'm just having so much fun playing around with this guy. The attacks look pretty good. I'll show you the attacks. So here's the side swing attack. Now the sword does go into it. It does clip into the walls a little bit, but that's okay for now. That's the poke attack that you just saw, the stab attack. Let's see if I can get the crushing blow. Hang on. These attacks are randomized, so let's see. Oh, there we go. Crushing blow. So there it is. So the attacks are pretty good. Now, the only thing I think that can be improved is the drawback. He draws back really fast, as you saw there. And also, I still need to remove some skin underneath his skirt because it shows through, as you can see right there. So I'm definitely going to have to get rid of some of that. And he is looking really good. So we have the animation set up. we have part of the codes to get the animations going, and now all we have to do is start making it automated, and we'll make it so that he follows Ethan, attacks him, and we'll set up all the functions to have him interact with Ethan. So that is where I'm going to end this video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and there are a lot of things coming for the future, especially with this guy and with the Sentinel. The code will pretty much be the same for him as it will be for the Sentinel, besides a couple of minor differences. So yes, so I hope you enjoyed. Oh yes, also with the poke attack, the arm kind of does a little wiggly thing, as you can see right there. So I'm definitely going to have to edit the animations a bit, but I hope you guys enjoyed what I have right now, and trust me, there will be a lot of awesome things coming in the future. So I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.